Hello, hello. We are back with some more Fallout. The Festive Scorched have returned, and I'm excited because this will be the first time that I will be participating in them. I'm hoping to get as many holiday plans as I can. I did play some of this off stream last night, and we finished our third camp, which we have made as a holiday retreat. So we're gonna start by showing that off, and then of course go take over our workshops and go from there. I also apologize if you hear my dogs in the background. They have the zoomies at the moment and are playing. So here she is. Isn't she gorgeous? We have the Winter Aurora weather station, which I find just absolutely so serene. It makes me want to fall asleep. Like, honestly, the entire time I was making this and decorating and everything, I could feel my eyes getting heavy, my head drooping. Like, she's that girl. Like, it's perfect. We also have the Sanatron. This is currently free in the Atomic Shop. I've seen other people with it, and I thought it was something I was going to have to buy or whatever, but I'm glad we got it for free. We put the blue icicle lights behind the icicles, actual icicles, on the house to give it that blue glow, which I actually absolutely love. I feel like it came out so fucking good. It looks so nice, but I did have to use a lot of them, so it quickly filled up my allotment for the 50 lights. But I can't bring myself to bring them down, so they're just gonna stay there for now. If I get more plastiform things that I want to put up, then like maybe like in the back I'll take it down or something, since you really just want it for the front when you come up to see this. You know, it really helps bring that wintry vibe together. We also have the helper collectron here that repairs things over time. This is also Christmas themed, so you will hear him playing music as they're running around. We put these guys up out front. I thought that was super cute. We'll head inside here. We also have a kitty cat for this camp. I haven't named it yet, but I have dogs on my other two camps, so I figured it's finally time for a cat. Alright. So here's the first floor. We have our Christmas tree with the presents and a couple nutcrackers guarding it. Gingerbread couch seat and dining room chair with the little holiday heater fireplace and some elf vault boys. We have a nice big thrasher roast for a nice holiday family meal. Jukebox. Our kitchen doesn't have as much stuff as our one kitchen, and it's not as big, but it's quaint and cute. And we have the little wood, like, iron stove. And if we come out here, we have another snowman and a scrap car sofa with a fire to warm up by. Our hot tub to also warm up and relax in. We come out here, this goes straight down into the water. We'll take care of these guys. And then if we come up here, we have another sitting area with another fire to look out at the lake and have that nice view of the sky and the icicles. And then this door goes to the second floor. We'll get to that in a second. I have my cat's little area here. She has some bird friends, her Scratcher. A little single sitting area here for some coffee, breakfast, you know, when we're not having big gatherings. Then we have our second floor, which is the hangout area. You want to get some drinks from Beckett's Bar, play some piano, some pool, maybe drink a nice cold Nuka-Cola, have some Nuka-Cola candy. We have all our stuffy friends here. Foosball table. Another sitting area by the fires, you know, keep warm, chat. Some little decorations up here and more trees. Couple little games here. Then we go up to the third floor. We have some more presents. We have a blackjack table to play, poker table to play. We have all the board games, so if you want to come up here, play some board games. Our cigarette machine. This is our bathroom with our aid storage. Wish I had a mirror because that'd be perfect right there. And then some little decorations like this sign, this, posters, things like that. This is bedroom. Could also have people sleep on the couches. And then if we come up to the fourth and final floor, this is our workshop area. Of course, every camp has to have one. So we have all our workbenches, minus like the brewing station and stuff, because I don't really use them. So we just have the armor, tinker, and weapon. All our storages, of course, and our fusion generator, fusion core generator. This will be interesting whenever I use it. I usually don't have to fix my power armor often, but you know, in the case of the other night with that one asshole, who knows. But I didn't really want to put this outside or anywhere else, so I put it here. Hopefully it works out. We'll find out. So yeah, that is our holiday retreat camp. We'll add some more decorations as we collect more from, you know, the festive fishing and the Festive Scorched. But she's cozy, she's warm, she's cute, she gives all the holiday vibes, which is what I wanted. And hopefully we'll be able to add more to it as we go.
Oh, happy holidays and a floating happy.
I'm just obsessed, honestly. It looks so good. I might do it for like the holiday contest as we can add more things. But top of the hour should be here in a few minutes, so we'll hold off on taking workshops over until after our first Festive Scorched event. We'll just chill. I do need to get my feral meter back up, so let me try and... I am very low on chems. I'm probably gonna have to go on a chem shopping spree. Try to buy some from White Springs, see if other players have any in their camps. The usual. Let me open this. Oh, pink skeleton costume, okay. I also should add my extra serums into... Oh, that is what I forgot. A vending machine. We need a vending machine. I think I'm just gonna end up doing one of the cash registers, honestly. Like, I could put it out here, but I kind of don't want to do that. We'll figure it out, though. I'll play around with it. I could probably put, like, it here, but then the wiring is gonna bug me. That's the one thing I hate about the prefabs, is just if you need stuff that actually needs to connect to the power, it goes through the walls like that. Like, at least this is somewhat hidden, but let me tell you, it was a bitch and a half trying to get the fusion core generator all fixed up. Well, that is definitely not a Festive Scorched event. It does say it's supposed to be every hour. Maybe it lied. Either way, we'll go to other areas where there's usually the Scorched and try and kill them, though I'm sure everyone's probably going to have the same idea, so there might not be too many of them to kill, but we'll do what we can. If that's the case, I'm not going to join that. I don't really need to. So we'll go on and... What is this? Oh yeah, it's this Beckett. We'll go on and start taking over our workshops. And I'll try and think of what I want to do for my vending machine. So let's check to see if they're all available. So this one is... Unfortunately, Berkeley Springs is not, but that's fine. But that's available, and that's available. So all of them except Berkeley Springs are available, which is good for us. So we're just gonna go on and take those over. I'll just get my lead and my aluminum from the munitions factory for now, and if that person ends up leaving, I'll take it over then. But I don't participate in PvP if I don't have to, and I usually always have pacifist on, so I'm not gonna go bug that guy. And it's only one, so it's not enough for me to go to another world. I'm not even doing your mission there, dude. Alright, so there's been some ghouls here recently. But they look like they're dead already, so we might not have to fight anything. Let's see if it'll let us take it over. Oh, yes it will. Cool. So how was everyone's day? Did everyone have a good Tuesday? Mine wasn't too bad. Work was quite slow, which was nice, but somehow the day went by pretty fast, which is all I can ask for. Tomorrow I do have to be in early, which means I get to be out early, and I'm super excited for that. I have to test out of my next progression at my job, because at my job there's 3 different progression levels where you get trained on them, then you have to work 6 months with that new training, and then you have to test out of it. So I'll test out of my next one tomorrow. Not really worried about it. I think I'm going to do just fine. I was worried about the first one because there was a lot more information with that one, but this one is not too bad. And then the first week of January starts my training for the 3rd and final progression, which I also can't wait for, simply because that gets me one step closer to my ultimate goal with my job. So for those who don't know, I work at the electric and gas company in my area, one of the bigger ones for New York State. And I am a customer service representative, so I take phone calls all day, every day. So I'm the one taking calls about billing concerns, moving people in and out to new addresses or old addresses, putting in work orders for things like going to check meters or getting reads, things like that. I honestly, for a long time, probably like the first 6 months or more, honestly more, like probably the first 8 months, I honestly didn't feel like I was gonna last. Like, to be 100% honest, it's rough. You know, nobody likes, you know, their utility companies. There's always complaints about things being too high or whatever the case may be. So it's a hard job, and it's extremely hard to get into, but it makes a lot of money. They pay very well. And every time you progress, you get another increase in your pay. You get like a 2% shift differential if you work the later shifts. So if you work until 7, which is closing, 6:30 or 6, you get that shift differential for every single day, and you get it for all your overtime as well, which is pretty fantastic. Being that it is a utility company, of course, when there's storms and things of that nature, and a lot of people go without power, then they do these emergency call-outs where we'll basically be on the phone all night, like from the time we are asked to do it until 7 a.m. Could work like almost 24 hours straight, basically, with those. And we just take emergency calls. They're really not bad. It's fantastic money, especially considering I get paid weekly. But it's hard. It's hard dealing with, you know, angry people all day, every day. It really can take a toll, like, on your mental health. And it did for me for a long, long time. Like, I was struggling really bad. I was not in a very good place. Like, it was bad. It was very stressful, very overwhelming. I've been in customer service my entire adult life since I've been working, since I was a junior in high school, basically. But in different instances, like I worked in healthcare before this. Like, since I was 17 up until I was 28, I was in healthcare. So 11 years. Patients are customers too, but that's a different beast, you know, different things that you're dealing with, doctors and nurses and everything. So that was fine, and I did take calls at one of my last 2 jobs. That was my job. I took calls every day. I was good at it, so they kept me up there. That was back when I was just a receptionist. And then I basically became they called a phone room person. I took phone calls about, you know, medication refills, questions, concerns for the doctors, scheduling appointments, all that jazz. And that was fine. You know, there was some nasty patients, there always is, but nothing compared to working for a utility company. Like 100%. Whole nother beast. So it was hard. I didn't think I was gonna last. Like, I even told my first supervisor I had, even my second supervisor, I'm like, look, to be 100% honest with you here, I don't think I'm gonna be staying here very long. I don't think I can handle it. I thought I could. Changed my mind. Don't think I could. Like, I really was just, I was over it. I'm like, what did I get myself into? I made a mistake. Like, this is so much harder than I thought it was. It was a lot. It was a lot. Getting yelled and screamed at and cussed at by customers is not fun whatsoever. Especially when you didn't do anything, right? You're just the person answering the phone, trying to help to the best of your abilities. We have rules, regulations, policies we have to follow. We don't, make those. We don't set prices. We don't do any of that. So it's really hard when people get on the phone and they're just so aggressive and mean for no reason. If you don't have a tough skin, you probably won't last. And it really wasn't that was the problem for me. Like, I was used to angry people. Like, I've dealt with angry patients in the past. Like, that was nothing new. But it was that combined with just so many things that you had to know, that we have to know, about everything for all these different areas, billing, meters, getting people moved in, moved out, having to set up installment plans for people behind on bills or with, outstanding balances. Like, it's so much, and they are so nitpicky. Like, they want you to take your calls under 10 minutes. They want, like, your call wrap time to be under 2 minutes. Yet they want you to have as detailed notes as possible on the accounts. They do these evaluations where they have even more expectations, like usual things. Were you professional and friendly with the customer? Did you verify the account? Did you use their name? Did you try to push for options like, online or electronic billing? Did you use this phrase that they want everyone to use that involves surveys and things? And there's so many small things that they'll take off for. So for me, I was just like, I kind of feel like they just set you up to fail here. Like, genuinely, that's how I felt. That's how I do still feel at times. Because getting calls to be done in under 10 minutes is rough. Especially if you get on the phone with somebody and no matter what they tell, like what you tell them, they just keep arguing with you. They just keep doing more. Those calls are long. Like, they're so long. And if there's something going on, you have to investigate the account. You have to make all these corrections, make all these changes. That takes a long time. So it can be really hard to stay under that 10 minutes. And it can be even harder in the, wrap up, because now you have to document everything. Everything you told them, everything you did. You have to document it so that, God forbid, something happened later down the line. They call back in. They're like, oh, I talked with so-and-so. They told me this, 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 and this. They did or didn't do this. Well, if you have those notes, they're in there. There's your proof. This is what was discussed. This is what was done. It's all in there. But to word it all correctly and to get everything in there that you need in under 2 minutes, nearly impossible. Honestly, nearly impossible. And you have to hit those times and get a certain score on your evaluations in order to be eligible to work from home. Because at this job, you can work from home full-time or do hybrid, part-time home, part-time in office. And my goal is to work completely from home. I really don't want to go into the office. I'd rather just work in the comfort of my own home. I can be with my pets all day, have my own space. I feel like it would just be so much nicer for me personally. Some people struggle with it, without that social like social aspect of, you know, having coworkers around and being able to talk to them, vent, you know, ask questions if you need help. Like, we still have ways to communicate, but some people just have a tough time being isolated like that. But I don't think I would. Like, if I don't have to leave my house, I don't want to. Plus, it'd be so nice to basically just wake up and hop on the computer and start your day. And when you're done, you're already home. You don't have to drive. My job is like 21 minutes away from where I live, so it's a bit of a drive. And I'm very anxious when the weather's bad. So like right now in the winter time where I live, winters can sometimes be pretty brutal around here. And it's terrifying to drive when the roads are ass. So it would just be better to be home, and then I can go directly from home to the gym and work out instead of, you know, having to go from work to the gym. I don't have to have all the extra baggage, like my gym bag, my work bag, all of that. I can just change, go, come back, get everything done sooner, and it's fantastic. So that's my goal. But I have to meet my times, and they do the work from home evals every 3 months, so we just had ours last month. Now I have to wait until February, I believe, is when the next one is. So I got some time, but I mean, it's looking good. My December quotas are fantastic right now. I had my meeting with my supervisor today. I've hit my time so far. My evaluations are surpassing the average that they want. So if I can keep this up, fingers crossed that come February I can finally work from home full time. Get my home office all set up. I have so many ideas to make it a little cute, relaxing work area. And I just think it'll be great. I definitely don't plan on staying in the call center. I don't want to. I absolutely don't want to. There are some people that have been in that call center for 50 years, and I'm like, I don't know how you do it, because I can't stand it most of the time. I just think at this point, I'm just over customer service in general. I've done it for so long. I'm just burnt out dealing with nasty people. I just want something where I can be assigned my work. This is what you need to do, and just work it at my own pace. So my ultimate goal is to get to the point where I can become part of our like online email team, where I basically would just do emails all day. I would do emails all day, fixing accounts, making changes on them at requests, sending out requested information. That is my goal for right now. Because I've been assigned them a lot. I'm trained in like pretty much all of it at this point. And I personally love it. It gets me off the phone. It keeps me busy. It allows me to listen to a podcast or listen to music while I'm working, which is the best thing ever. Listen to an audiobook, and then I can just lock in and get the work done. And I can do a lot. Like, I can do a lot. In my 8 hours, I can do like 50 plus emails. Like, yes, just give me all of it. So that's going to be my ultimate goal, but unfortunately for that, we have to be quote-unquote fully qualified, which means I basically need to have had all 3 progressions of training and passed all 3 tests. So unless they change that, I'm not going to be looking to be able to do that until probably summertime next year. Since we're doing our training in January, and then you think another 6 months after that, so it's probably what, like around July? June, July, somewhere around there. Then I'd test out of that, and then I'd be done. No more training, no more testing. Unless I go into a different area where there's different training, then of course there's going to be more, but I don't really intend on doing that. I thought about it at first, and I'm just like, I'm good. I want to get into emails. That's what I want to do. Maybe one day I'll want to go to back office and do strictly billing and things like that. But right now, emails. If I could work from home and do emails, honestly, chef's kiss. That would be the perfect job. Absolutely. I can work from home, listen to podcasts, music, whatever the fuck I want, and do my work all day. Nobody bugging me. No distractions from other coworkers. No nasty customers that want to take all their anger out on me. No getting cussed at and called names and this and that. My God, it would be amazing. So hopefully we get there at some point. But yeah, tomorrow I get to go in early, so I get to work 8 to 4:30 because I have to test out of my second progression. So we'll go in, we'll take our test. They let us take as long as we need. Even though the tests are only 50 questions and they're multiple choice, true, false, and fill in the blank. Pretty much. So like old, like high school type testing sort of thing. So we take our test, and then once we're done with the test, we go back to phones or whatever our job is for the day. The first test we took, I took my time. I did not want to go back on phones. I wanted to milk it as long as I could. And I did, up until I was going to be the last one there, and then I'm like, alright. I'm like, I guess I can finish it. Quote unquote, because technically I was already finished. But I was just acting like I wasn't, going through the questions again, things like that, just so I didn't have to go back to phones, but this one I'll probably end up being done in like 10-15 minutes, because really it's very, very easy. The information we need to know for it is not hard at all. There we go. I think the only two left are the ones that are usually on the roof, so let's go take care of them. They still haven't fixed the fucking ammunition maker either. Quite sad about it. I'm quite sad about it. Although I will say, I did get pretty lucky last night, because I did finally go and attempt to smelt as much ore that I had collected over all this time of farming and stuff as I could, and attempted to make as much ammo as I could, and I actually came out really, really well. But it's just acid. Acid runs out so much, so quickly when you're smelting. And then when you make ammunition, you need lead. So my lead is always fucking gone, like, immediately. Which is another problem. So it'd be nice if I could actually have the machine to make ammo for me, passively. Because the one at my other camp is... it doesn't make too much. This can make, like, hundreds. That one does not. Okay, repair ready. Oh, I also have an update on our lovely dude from the other night. So obviously, I reported him twice. I reported him for trolling and bullying. Got like the automated email response from Bethesda with the questions that they wanted answered, and then asking if, I had any pictures or videos that include the perpetrator's name. And thank God I was streaming the whole time that I was dealing with that, because I did have the video for it. But I couldn't attach it to the email because it was too big of a file, since that section was 13 minutes long. He was like harassing me for 13 fucking minutes, which still blows my mind. So they emailed me back this morning, and they're just like, can you send over the link to the video with the timestamp? So I did that. And we'll see where things go from there. I'm really not, like, trying to get any sort of compensation or anything. I just, like, really want something to happen to that guy. Whether he's, like, suspended from the game for a certain amount of time, or whatever the case may be. Because what he did is just not cool. And I really hope that he didn't do that to other people, because it was absolutely unnecessary, ridiculous, and just ruins the game for you. Certainly did for me. Oh yeah, I need to make sure that my bonus is activated too for the score points. Oh no. Oh, the Scorched beasts are so broken for these defensive ends. Hopefully this workaround still works. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else has experienced that problem where like you take over a workshop and then your defend event is a Scorch Beast attack, and there's usually like 3 fucking Scorch Beasts, and they just endlessly scream. Endlessly scream and just destroy everything constantly and kill you in like between 1 and 3 shouts. Multiple times. Like so it's hard to kill them, it's a waste of ammunition. It's so annoying. Happens to me every time. Nope. Still here. But if you notice, the defend event is gone. I'm sure if I fast traveled away and back again that he would be gone as well, but at least he doesn't seem impossible to kill, and his other buddy left, it looks like. I really need to make a, like, fucking high-powered weapon that is meant to do as much damage as possible to Scorch. So I can use them on Scorch Beasts. No problem. And on regular Scorch too, but they're usually not that bad anyway. The sky looks pretty. I'm hoping he'll land again soon. Right now they're just having a standoff. Well, a fly-off, I guess. I might have to just wait until he lands again, because I really don't want to waste the ammo that I know can't reach him when my resources are scarce enough as it is. There we go. Alright, cool. So, didn't take care of it completely, but it made it a better situation than what it would have been. Alright, so I was about to put our defenses up. Alright, and then we just need... I'll put him here, I guess, and then I need one back here. I think I'm just gonna put it here, honestly. I was putting it on the roof because it doesn't really get damaged, but I'm feeling lazy tonight, so we're just gonna do this. What is happening? Did it actually go and it's just not showing that it went? I do not know. Okay, so that's good. So we put what? We put ore, a hemlock hole, so I'll put another ore here. And then the other two can just be junk. Well, I might do Toxic Bob. Like I did the other night. I might do Toxic Bob at the nuclear site. And do junk at Deputy Homestead. Because Deputy Homestead also has a junk collector like this one does. Alright, let them walk off, do what they need to. We'll lock the rest of these. And then we need to go fix things. Oh, and I also need to remember to put a scrap box everywhere. Because God forbid someone tries to come take shit over again. Every time I come collect, I'll just immediately put it in my scrap box so I don't actually lose anything when I inevitably die from people. And I have to get my toxic goo barrel up too, because This ghoul needs as much toxic goo as she can get. So that's gonna go there, and then I just need a scrap box, which can go here. And then lock this. And we're done. Alright, let's go repair everything and then move on to the Ebony Homestead. I might, while we're here, actually have us go to the Galleria and see if there's any Scorched we could try to kill. Have a chance of getting the Holiday Scorched. Why are there mole miners here? That's new. I never see mole miners over here. It's usually Scorched, eagles, or like a sheep squatch. A sheep squatch or a deathclaw. I do want to go do Sinkhole Solutions because the Burning Springs events give you a shit ton of caps. It takes some time, so I'm kind of hoping we'll be able to take this over quick and then go do it. If not, I might just... Oh, someone was already here. But it's unowned. Alright, well that makes things a lot more easier then. Other than the defend event, that'll show up. Hopefully it shows up quick. And it looks like I'll have to put the junk collector down. Someone must have been here, but then got off. Alright. So lock. Looks like they have these too. I don't really need any of that though. I just need the copper. Copper and junk, because you can never have enough junk in any Fallout game. I also need to take more chems already. Power. We're just gonna match the vibe here. Alright, and then we're gonna lock this bad boy. I am gonna add in some more turrets. That should be good. Alright, and then... put this here. Put this here. Then get our collectron and our fixer. So we're gonna do junk here. And repair bot. And then wait for these guys to move so that we can go lock the junk bot. Alright, cool. So that's done. Got 7 seconds. Nobody must have gone to the sinkhole solutions. Must have timed out. That's fine. Blood bugs. I did not mean to take that serum. Whatever. Oh, look at that. That was really easy. Okay. What does that even do? What did I just... I was very content with what I had. But that's the second one I've accidentally taken in the last, like, few days. Adrenal reaction, 5% damage per kill while on a kill streak, negative 50 HP, 30% damage. Immune to disease and rads for me, 2 times the benefits for me. I mean, I'm a ghoul. I'm immune to disease and rads anyway, but okay. Chameleon, invisible in combat if unarmored and stationary. Grounded, 100 energy resist, 50% energy gun damage, 55% chem effects. Well, healing factor is 55%. Negative chem effects, 3% health regen. Herd mentality, -2 to all special, because I'm not in a team right now. Marsupial, plus 20 carry weight, and -4 intelligent, 320% jump height. Scaly skin, -50 AP, plus 50 energy resist, plus 50 damage resist, plus 50 hunger thirst while moving. Oh, that's part of speed demon, 20% move speed, 30% reload speed. Unstable isotope, 10% chance to deal 10 fire and 80 rods to melee attackers. Okay. Got a lot going on here. Yeah, and then I have the Mentats, Psycho, and XL addictions to increase the damage from my one gun that I am using right now. Okay. Moving on to our last one. This is gonna be more super mutants. Per usual. go take care of the snallygaster. Oh, is it not here? Oh, someone already killed it. That's fantastic. Alright, while that's doing that, let's check what our dailies are, and also... Alright, collect any flavor Nuka-Cola. Drink Nuka-Cola. Build decoration in a shelter. I'm probably not going to do that. Firecracker berry. Kill a Festive Scorched. Kill a Rust Raider. Plant a crop in a workshop. Not doing that. I can do this. I can do that right now, actually. Garden gnome. Any flavor Nuka-Cola. Kill insects. Kill enemy with any pistol. Mod an energy weapon. Scrap junk to produce cloth. I mean, I could probably make a pistol and then just scrap it, honestly. Well, I think I have pistols in my thing, but... Let's go take a picture of one of our dead super mutants. Oh, is someone out here? Alright, that's done. Alright, so this is the oil one. And then acid. Look at, there's firecracker berries right there. We'll collect those. I'll have to put my green thumb on just to help out with that. And then the lone super mutant is over there as well. Always, always. Can I shoot him from here? Not that well. Oh, never mind. There we go. Alright, so... I don't really know what that means, honestly. I just have it on there. So let me do... green thumb. Collect those. And then the nuclear ones. Alright, so now we just need to get the defenses up. I'm just gonna use these again. How about we go, you guys here, you guys here, you guys over there, you guys over here, and you guys over here, and we'll just have you there. And I have to do the other ones too, but the mole rats are already here, so. That's completed? Is the thing just, I guess. Alright. Alright, there's that. And we're gonna bring Toxic Bob back out. And of course, our scrap box, which I'll put like right here. And then we just want to lock these guys.
My name is Toxic Bob, and I help keep our society clean.
Alright, there we go. And all of our stuff is done. Let's go collect from the ones we did way earlier. Get that out of the way. Also totally forgot I was gonna go to the Galleria. I'll do that as I go collect stuff. Oh, we didn't put a scrap box here. Let's do that. I'm probably just gonna let the NPCs take it over and then I'll retake it after because we were just there. I don't really feel like going back right now.
Hard hats are required while within a work site. Your hard hat.
You're so pretty, Cease.
This
It's a pretty
unit
girl
is
boss.
error. Days
Pretty girl boss,
over
pretty girl boss. Do you need to go outside again? Even though I took you out before I started this. You'll have to wait, my love. Let me get over here and then I will let you out. Alright, you need to go pee-pees? Come on. Potty break for the pups, I guess. BRB. Look at those two walking in sync. It's so cute. Alright. I don't know what was broken, but everything's good. Alright, to the Valerie Galleria. See if we can't find some Scorched and get a festive one, potentially. We might be in luck. Seems like there's some Scorched here. Let's see if there's any inside. It's always so dark in here. I think I kind of want to just go through the whole upstairs first, and then we can go down. Alright, cool. This is where we started. Has there always been music in here? I feel like I don't remember there being music in here. Especially considering it's been abandoned for a very, very, very long time. Alright, no Festive Scorched here. Alright, let's go retake our stuff. Rad scorpions. Okay, so that's done.
This work site has gone days without an incident.
And then what was the other one? The other one was munitions factory, I believe. Yes, okay. And this is just Mongols. Are you? Sweet. Not too bad, not too bad at all. Alright, so those are good. Cease, what are you doing, girl? Make up your mind. You either want to be under the blankets or not. Figure your shit out, girlfriend. Alrighty. Let's head to Levy Willard's Water Park. gonna pick up the silo code just because the beeping is gonna drive me crazy. You're still beeping? Thank you. There are some scorched here. So we'll see if any of them turn out to be festive. Oh, there we go. There's one. Look at him in his snow pajamas. Or suit. Oh, it's a suit. A snow suit. Ah, I get it. I get it. I mean, there were a few legendary here, but just the one festive. But I've never seen so many, like, just regular legendary here before. It's kind of nice. Alright, I think we got them all over there. Splish splash, I was taking a bath. Okay. Is that the same one I killed, or is there a different one over here? I don't know, and I don't care. We're heading to Tyler Fairgrounds next. I rarely come over here, so when I do, I'm just like, oh, I semi-remember this. I think the ones here might be dead, though. I'm not hearing any of them, or seeing any of them. Oh, I heard one. There's another legendary one. Not a festive one, but legendary all the same. Oh my god, this might crash. I'm gonna be so pissed if it does. There's another legendary. I'm kind of wondering, I'm starting to wonder if these legendaries are supposed to be festive. But there's some glitch and they're not. Because you really never see that many legendary Scorched. Not that they really drop anything too outrageously good, but... Alright, I think that's gonna do it for this area. And then we're gonna go to Wilson's Brother Auto Repair, which I just have to locate on the map because that's another one I haven't been to since like I started this game way back when it first came out. I am over encumbered, so it's going to cost me more caps to fast travel. I'll try and scrap shit if I find a workbench, but I don't particularly feel like going back to the camp yet. There's another Festive boy. Oh, yes. I'll save the legendary stuff for the machine so I can get some script. It's probably also about time I head over to the legendary shop and see what my luck brings. Alright. Anything I might have missed? No? Alright. Not over encumbered anymore. So we found 2 Festive Scorched so far. What the fuck was that noise?
Not us.
Oh, that did not sound like a scorch for a second. Alright. Next stop is gonna be Morgan Airport. Someone is over there, so they're probably doing the same thing we are doing, honestly. So there might not, if I could speak, be anyone there, but we'll see. Oh, I will go do that event. I do like that event. We'll do that after this, though. I also will have to probably go get my fire weapon and change in my perk, so. There's usually not that many Scorched here. Normally, I'd say, so. I'd be surprised if there is an actual Festive one here. But we'll go out here and then we'll go inside and check. random ass NPC here. There's another player here. My question is, how do you get up on the roof? Just by jumping with the marsupial? Because they were above us. What the hell? How do we get over there? Oh, there's that guy. Anyway, that'll do for here. I do want to go do this event. Let me go back to camp real quick. Oh wait, actually, I have my cremator on me. Okay, so let me just change my perks. Oh, okay, well, I'll take that off. Oh, nobody's doing this event either. Nobody's doing any events today, damn. I don't think this is one I can do by myself, but we'll try it.
Sure, we take things, but we're cleaning up this mess.
messes.
And then hopefully people will just join as we
You're
go.
bold to wander into a place like this. Okay, everyone. Today, we're going to be recovering ore to decon. I need some of you in those tunnels gathering goods, and some up here guarding the stash of my
She needs to be fixed.
Don't expect a reward if my people go down. Their survival is a priority. And don't forget it. Fools don't like us messing around down there, so gather as much as possible before they overwhelm us. Let's go.
Yeah, there's no way in hell I can do this by myself. I'm gonna have to try to collect this and then run back, drop it off, heal them, try and do the next area. They're starting to come out now. They're okay so far. Let me see if I can come down here. Alright, yep, one of them's already taking damage, so we're gonna have to heal them. I hope I have enough fuel. Alright. Oh, how am I out of fuel already, bro? Alright, hang on. I'm gonna have to see if I can make some. Alright, they're good. Alright, on to the next two areas. Gotta be quick, gotta be quick. Alright. Let me repair this. Repair this. Alright, so this is just not updating the way that it's supposed to. Alright. You're good. You're good. Alright. On to the next area. Alright, I don't have time for all you guys. Alright, back up. Look at that. We actually completed it by ourselves. Alright, let me go back to my other gun. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. Really, you need me to come here to kill one wolf? That's it? Alright, and then we're gonna homestead. I'm really craving sweets and it's gonna drive me crazy. But like baked sweets. That's what I really want. Not like chocolate bars or anything. I want like cake, cookies. Alright. We're gonna go do the distinguished guest events because usually there are scorched here. So there might be a higher chance to get the Festive Scorched. Apparently I'm in a pretty dead server. I mean, that's 3 events in a row that literally nobody has participated in that I've noticed. So this might be another solo dolo event. But this one is at least a little bit easier.
Excellent. You're our guest. Excellent. You're back. Our guests will be here soon for the Halloween gala. And the rest of the staff.
This one is really just like a
to be seen.
search and find type of event. He's going to ask us to get all his workers to come back to work, and then he's going to ask us to go around and find all the table settings and centerpieces.
Marvelous. Let's get cracking.
Meanwhile, we will have to keep Scorched out of this area. Because the Festive Scorched are going on, there's none here, so clearly some players have already been here. So at least that helps us get a head start here. We can just focus on rounding up the robots.
Wonderful. I thought you'd never ask me. It's been too long since I've had to work, and I simply love doing it. Thank you.
Oh, I see a festive one already. Look at that.
forgot to get back to work again.
Yes, you
Sorry
did.
about that. I suppose the quicker I get back to work, the quicker you'll get off my case.
So rude. How rude. God forbid you do your job.
Another event, you say? As long as it's not at all like the hot fondue debacle of 2175.
Not the hot fondue debacle of 2175. Never that.
I suppose I've dawdled long enough. It's time to serve the children bucket loads of sweets before sending them back off to their parents.
Honestly, this might be glitched because none of them are actually going back to work. And as you can see, get the robot wait staff back to work. That's not going up, even though we've talked to them. So this might be bugged. Which is disappointing.
Oh dear, is it time to work already?
Because we only have like 10 minutes for this. What if I fast travel somewhere and fast travel back? See if that'll do it. Nope, still looks like it's bugged. That is quite unfortunate. Honestly, I think the server might be the problem. Like it tried doing earlier, it was like, oh, like server not responding like a couple times. I might need to go to another server, but if I do that, I'm not going to be taking workshops back over because it takes entirely too long. And I am not going to be able to be on as late as I usually am because I have to go to bed early tonight, so we'll just try it one more time.
You get back to work.
I mean, at least the robot count is there now, but...
What if I told you I was working?
Okay, there we go, it's going up. I don't know if we can complete it in fucking 8 minutes, but... And the Scorched are coming back.
I suppose I've dawdled long enough. It's time to serve the children bucket loads of sweets.
Alright, we gotta get 2 more of them back. Okay. So I'm going to start collecting these. So these are what we need. Those are the centerpieces. And then we're going to need plates and stuff. But I still need to get this last robot back to work. Repair Bernard. Right. Yeah, there ain't no way in hell we're gonna finish this in that amount of time. Let's get this dude back.
Oh dear, is it time to work already? Very well.
And then we gotta look for this shit. I don't even remember how many there are, but I'm just gonna preemptively collect them. Oh my god, you guys broke him again. Alright. Oh great, a scorched beast is coming. I've literally never had that happen here. It would be the one time where I'm doing this solo that a fucking scorched beast comes. That is just my luck.
Good day to you.
Doesn't help that this is being super slow right now. Yeah, this server is so dead. It really sucks when, like, the servers just have nobody participating in anything, because it's not as fun. But I think the mass murder of all the Scorched is probably what's got this shit fucked up right now. And I've definitely found more than one centerpiece, but it's just not...
Good day to you.
It's just not showing. Well, we tried. This is just too bugged today. Way too bugged. He's probably gonna yell at me. Are we gonna complete the
Good
event?
day to you.
I mean, honestly, I got 3 of these tables done. That's pretty good. I'm pretty sure there should have been more, because I had pretty much all of the centerpieces, I'm pretty sure, but...
Hello there.
Yeah, it's just bugged so bad. Okay. Anyway, let's go take this back over. These little bastards are so annoying.
Do not worry, Jango. I will take care of you. Be honest. Does trash make me
Okay. Let's go collect stuff from Hemlock Hole.
The world is my dumpster.
And then we'll continue on with our hunt for Festive Scorched. That estate that we were at for that one event was going to be the next place we needed to go anyway, so we can mark that off and just move on to the next Scorched area.
some overwritten.
Okay, and then we can go to the disposal site.
Radiation can do wonderful just your local hospital.
Alright, so that's all good. So where to next? Let's see. Oh, we got 2 Festive Scorched. Huh. I didn't know you could come down here.
You.
That's a ghoul, not a scorched. I'll take the bobby pins, even though I have a lot of them. Okay. Good here. Alright, Helvetia. Okay, so that's cleared out. This is the one we came from.
Now.
I'm trying to collect all the stuffed bears from the world here, so that's why I just locked that. So when I go to scrap everything, it does not get scrapped with it. I like always find ones I don't have yet, and then I end up scrapping it by accident anyway. And I'm just like, what a dumb bitch you are. Cause like, what the fuck? Alright, so those are done. This is done. I think we just need to check these two places. Right, nobody in here. I don't hear anyone in here either, so yeah, these guys have already been killed. Okay. I don't know if a bunch of people have the same icon or if one guy took over like all the workshops on the map aside from mine. But I'm seeing the same like barbarian icon over all the workshops. Like, let's see. Spacewood, Spacewood. So that's a different one. And that's a different one, okay. So they just must have collected the free icon and didn't change it. Collecting gnomes is a weekly quest, so we're going to take those for this week. Okay. Right, red rocket. I'm literally never able to get one of these perfectly preserved pies. I've seen people like selling them in their vendors, but I'm like, bro, I could sit here and do this for like 30 minutes and I would not get it. Okay, so that's it for here. There's one. This is a 2-star one. Let me do a supply drop. Why not? I have so many of these fucking things. So this is something that I've mentioned before, but it's good for newer players, if as they collect them from enemies and stuff. To use the... Yeah, see, I have 125 of them. Use these if you go to any relay tower, put them in the terminals there. It'll drop a supply, like a random supply box for you. Usually it's supposed to give you like a miscellaneous quest type thing. And it'll give you random stuff. Yeah. So like I have one in progress, but it's not showing up on my thing. So let's see. Get the supply drop. That's what we want. Usually it'll pop up for you. But get supply drop. It'll mark on a map for you. Just go to it. Collect the goods from it. And you can do that as many times as you have the supply requisitions. So like as you saw, I have 125. If I really wanted to stay here and use all 125, I certainly could, but it would take a very long time. Because you put it in, then you have to go find the supply drop, then go back to another relay tower, put it in again, and continue. I've been meaning to put them in my vending machine to just sell them in case other people who actually use them might want them, but I keep forgetting. And I don't have a vending machine at my current active camp right now, so... Definitely one way to locate places on the map, though, that's for sure, if you're newer, too. Because it does cause, like, a lot of running and back and forth. So if you don't have them unlocked already, you can't just easily fast travel to a nearest location. You will be running around all over the map looking for them. I don't know why I keep sliding. But yeah, so it gave me some random ammo, chem, one of the low level guns, a sickle, pre-war money, nothing fantastic. That's why I usually don't waste my time with them, but definitely good for newer players to collect shit. Alright, so the next one is gonna be here. There's only like 4 or 5 of them here, so I'm not really expecting to find a festive one, but we did find 2 at the one place, so who knows. Alright, that's it for here. Next stop is the theme park here. And after this area, I might be able to search one more, and then I'm gonna have to get off because I do have to get up a lot earlier than I normally do tomorrow for my test at work that I was mentioning to you guys earlier. But I get out earlier, which means if I'm feeling up to it, an earlier stream for sure. I don't know if I'll do more Fallout or if I'll do camo challenges again. I might get back to the camo challenges because I've been playing Fallout, but I really do want these festive things, so we'll see how it goes. I see one already. Alright. We are over encumbered again, but that's fine. Okay. I kind of forgot that you were watching, babe, not gonna lie. Oh, a bubblehead. Alright, I need to figure out... I always get... Hello? I always get these areas, like, mixed up. I hear another one, so that's another 2 for us. Another 1 star. Well, I'm glad, honey bun. I want to see if there's another bobblehead up here, because one does spawn up here. Yep, there she is. I think that's all the bad boys here. The boss. Oh. Alright, so I'm pretty sure the next place is going to be Poseidon. Which... If nobody's done that event, there should be a lot of them there. Between the 2 cooling towers. Since they're the main enemy. Yeah, see, someone has already taken this over because there is a workshop here, so they might have also cleared out the Scorched here. But from my past experience, anytime I've tried to take over that workshop, I usually crash shortly after. I don't know if they fixed it by now. I've stopped doing it because I don't need fusion cores anymore, but when I was farming fusion cores, I was taking that shit over every playthrough and it was crashing multiple times. It was not a fun time. I forgot this goes inside. I didn't want to go inside just yet, but it's okay. Ooh, I always forget about this one area. Because this isn't part of the event of fixing up Poseidon. Well, we don't need to go there. Oh, that's the third coin tower. Okay. Alright, back outside we go. This is not the area that I wanted to go in. Okay. So yeah, usually there's some of them outside here on the roof. The fact we haven't gotten shot at yet tells me that this person most likely cleared it out. Even the security doors are open over there. Well, that's a super mutant. Why did my guy put up so many balloons? Yeah, these are repaired. You can tell because of that coming out. So there's no more here. There might be some on the roof still. We can go up and take a look, but... yeah, no, this guy did good. Clearing all this shit out. I don't even clear out the roof when I come here, to be perfectly honest. I'll shoot whoever's at the edge and shooting me, but I don't take the time to come all the way up here. But yeah, see, that was a festive one. All these guys, so yeah, definitely cleared out. Let's see. Well, since there was none here, we can try going to another area. Oh, I see one already. Look at that. I love that they dress them up in these ridiculous outfits. Like, do you see this? That shit cracks me up so much. I think I like that more than their Halloween costumes, because that's just too funny right there. Like a frickin' scorched Mrs. Claus. An ugly ass Mrs. Claus, though. I think they're inside. I love how you weren't there and then you suddenly were. Oh yeah, they shoot guns. Use melee weapons. Some of their voice lines are really creepy too. I don't want to go down there. There's someone over here. No, but if you ever get this game, babe, and you play it, the Scorched is basically like a plague in West Virginia. And part of the main quest is you have to, like, find a cure or some way to, you know, prevent other people from becoming scorched. Basically a disease caused by all the radiation. And they're always hostile. And they'll shoot all kinds of guns. If you fight a scorched beast, which theories have thought that the scorched beasts are kind of responsible for the scorched themselves. So whenever you fight a scorched beast, you'll find scorched come after you, kind of like little bodyguards, and they'll attack you at the same time the scorched beast is attacking you. They're kind of like, they're the, I'd probably say the beginner enemies. You'll fight a lot of them when you're first starting out in the game, when you come out of the vault and stuff. Them and ghouls, usually, and then as you progress more, you'll come across the super mutants, the robots, raiders, until you befriend them, if you choose to befriend them. And then, they're kind of like raiders, but not. They made their own group, the Blood Eagles. So this is the sign of a Blood Eagle right here. And some of the lore says that it was basically all the rich folk from before the wartime and everything, and they're just so greedy that they've come into these groups, and pretty much their bosses don't ever live long because they're all so greedy and they just want more and more power. So they just kill each other, and then someone will take over, and then someone will kill them, and the cycle just continues. And then you have the cultists, which I've told you about before, that worship the Mothman, who is also an enemy that you'll get periodically, not too often. And along with him, there's a sheep squatch, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's basically Sasquatch, but in sheep form. It's a walking, massive sheep. The Ogwa, which you've seen, that's the snapping turtle, slash alligator I told you about. The blue devil, which you only see for one of the events. And then the death claws, of course, and the Flatwoods monster, which is like this alien monster that does massive fucking damage to you with his shit, and he can teleport, basically. So it is Mothman. Mothman will disappear and teleport to another area. Those are all the cryptids, like the major cryptids that can be pretty hard to kill. But then, of course, you have like the Snallygaster, that's considered a cryptid, which is another enemy. You have the Wendigos, which are cryptids. They're hard when you first start out, but they're not so bad after a while. Alright. So that's the last place we're going to do for tonight. Let's unload everything. I need to go trade in all the legendary guns. And go back to camp and try to repair stuff. And we'll open up what presents we did get tonight. I think we did manage to at least get the 10 for the daily. But yeah, you don't want to run into a sheep squatch or a blue devil or an Ogwa. They're fucking so hard to fight. Oh, and the sheep squatch has an attack where like it will shoot out quills, essentially. Don't know why it has quills, but it does. And when you go home after a battle with one, part of your junk is these random ass quills that you can break down into like bone or something, I think. Yeah, holy shit. I have like almost 9,000 legendary script. I really should try to use that, but like I don't know what I want to use it on. If I want to use it on more weapons or armor. But when I use a bunch of those, I can't like trade them in. So I just have to scrap them. Alright, I know I have to assist back, but can I have my camp, please? Thank you. Home sweet home. Let's see what the Sanatron's gotten us. 3 holiday gifts, large holiday gift, 2 small gifts, snack cakes, candy apples, and some junk. Sweet. A Sanatron. Yep, he was free today in the shop. Yeah, so this is the holiday camp. I don't know if you saw it earlier, but so the icicle lights that I used on my other camp that I've shown you, I used here behind the actual icicles to give that like blue and glow effect. I thought that looked really cool. And then this is the Sanatron's area, and then I have Santa's helper. He repairs stuff that gets broken over time. We have a kitty that I haven't named yet, so babe, if you have a name, give it to me and I'll name it that. We got a tree with presents, little fire with stockings, got a whole thrasher feast. Thrashers are other enemies. They're like these giant ass mutated turkeys. Also hard to fight. Our kitchen is downsized from my other camp. And then we have a little fire to sit at here. The hot tub to warm up in the snow. Another little sitting area so you can overlook everything. And then we go into the second floor, and this is like the hangout area. Play some games, have some drinks, play some music, relax some more. Grab an ice cold Nuka-Cola. And then we got blackjack table. A game board cupboard. You want to play some game board? If you need a cigarette or a cigar. Our bathroom. With our first aid bag up there. The bedroom. Can fit 2 people each, but then you could have a person on each couch, so like 6 people could sleep in here realistically. Poker table. And then up here is our workshop area. I do need to try and repair weapons and then repair armor. So I need to get rid of 3 of these. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then let me change out for the weapons. Oh, I missed that. I'm just gonna scrap it. Alright, these are pretty good. I think I am gonna just get that extra bit of repair there. That can scrap, that can scrap. This needs to be repaired. That can scrap, that can scrap. That's fine. This I repaired on the field, but I'm gonna repair it now to have the extra repair. And then that's good. Okay. Oh yeah, and I put more presents up here with some Nuka-Cola rockets. Forgot about those. Oh, actually, let me see if Beckett has some Nuka-Cola, because I do need to collect more.
If you want to talk, I'm here. I won't judge you. You and me both, friend. You got it.
No, he does not. Sometimes he does. Not today, though. Alright, let me go collect all my stuff from my workshops one more time, so at least I have those. He is just an ally. Needs a little help. Letting him stay with me for a bit while we help him.
Minerals will be collected.
I had him forever ago, and then I traded him out for an astronaut that fell from the sky and did her entire quest line. And then I figured that this camp was the best one to bring him back in, since he has those little colorful lights. So it matches the theme.
Warranty algorithm overwritten. Our work is never done.
There's an ally you can get that apparently, that's an Assaultron. She's a little risque, if you ask me, but I don't know how you get her. I don't know if she was one that had to be bought, or if she's from a past season, but I've seen her in a lot of camps. And every time she says something to me, I'm just like, dang, okay. I would totally put her in one of my camps if I had her, but I do not, sadly. The next time I go to someone's camp that has it, I'll take a picture and send it to you, babe, so you can see. I'm sure you have. I'm sure you have. collected from that one, collected from this one. We need to collect from this one. Is one of them up here?
What is this?
I don't know where the other ones are, but I'm not gonna wait around to find them because we're leaving anyway. Alright, so that's done. Perfect. Let's see. I really didn't do my dailies like I should have. The garden gnome I should be able to do if I go to the steakhouse. Get that off the list real quick. Oh wait, I wonder if I can find one of the frogs because they look really cool. Oh, they all went quiet. Dang. They knew I was gonna come take a picture of them. Alright, the General Steakhouse. Baxa boy, stop licking your paw, please. That's how you get sores. We don't want sores. Let's see if the gnomes are actually here or if people took them, but people probably took them. There's usually a lot here. Nah, it looks like people took them. Yep, that's fine. I figured I'd just try. I do think I have to collect... Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe that was yesterday. Yeah, probably yesterday. Okay. Alright, then back home we go. Back home we go.
What would you like for a present this year? Please note, deadly weapons are not
Alright.
response.
Let's stand over here by the fire and see what gifts we got.
This unit will not be accepting requests on Santa's
Alright. Metal armor snowflakes paint. Ooh. I also did not see a Nuka-Cola in there. I saw vintage. Oh, they count vintage Nuka Shine as Nuka-Cola? Oh, Dark Hollow Manor Snow Globe. Yes. Big Meadows Gas Well Snow Globe. Oh my god, yes. So excited for these snow globes.
I need a honey. Oh, wait, that's the whole bartending thing.
Princess Castle Pink Sleeping Bag. Oh, I could add some sleeping bags upstairs too, since this is a little retreat. Okay. And then we got 2 large holiday gifts. I totally meant to use these at one of the events, but nobody showed up anyway, so it's fine. Alright, let's see what we got in the small ones. Lots of alcohol. Lots of alcohol. Guess you need it in the wasteland, though. Ooh, a pristine teddy bear. I'll have to add it to my collection. Okay, and then we have 2 large holiday gifts. So we'll let those clear out before we open these. I did get some good gifts. I'm excited about those snow globes and that paint. Holiday wreath, yes. That one gave 62 ammo, dang, okay. Alright, let me go lock that pristine teddy bear. Not what I wanted. There we go. Alright. I am happy with those. Let me read all my plans. And right away, I'm gonna go take a look at those holiday wreaths. I wish, if I put them on the door though, it might fuck with the game. Let's see. Put one here.
Just taking it all in.
Kinda wanna give Beckett some holiday cheer here. I feel like that's not gonna snap to the wall.
Good to see you around, friend.
Oh, we had it. We had it. There we go. Happy holidays, Beckett.
It's nice to have company. You know, in a gang.
We'll put up here and up here. This is so finicky sometimes. I just don't want it like, okay, I don't want it floating off the wall.
Man, I still can't believe it.
I'll just add these to my snow globe thing back at my other camp. Oh, we can put these down here. Can I get to come like a bit further forward? No, that's fine. There we go. There we go. That's better. Also, put that right there too. That's not centered. There we go. Yay! I can't wait to get more stuff. Alright everybody, well, have a great rest of your night. I am out of here. Need to take my ass to bed. I'll be back tomorrow, most likely, when I get home from work. Just don't know what we're gonna play yet. I'm kind of leaning towards Black Ops. We'll see though. But have a great night. Bye!